tiptoe through the window, by the window, that is where I'll become tiptoe.
Hello, what's up everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka ReviewKingMB, and technically this is the first review, the first movie of 2018, Insidious, The Last Key. This is a 2018 film that was directed by Adam Robitel, and the plot is we see Lynn Shay as Elise, and she's been the psychic, the character that we've seen in all of these movies, and she's dealing with this case with her two ghost facers, sidekicks, and they're dealing with possessions at this house, the house that she grew up in. That's really it. Now, what I thought of Insidious, The Last Key was honestly, that's it. It's like it wasn't horrible, it wasn't terrible. I've seen far worse first movies of the year, January horror movies. It's like it's always been the case. Last year was Underworld. The year before that was, I think, The Forest. And then I remember that one year where The Devil Inside My Ass, whatever that movie was called. So many horror movies are the first movies of the year, and they're always crap. They're terrible. They're awful. Horrible. So the fact that this movie wasn't on the level of bad as those, fine, I'll give you credit. But the problem, the reason why I am sort of let down is because I love the first Insidious movie. I do. I think that first movie is so creepy, so scary, so spooky, has all of the right things for a horror movie. But this one, I like. Here's the good. I like Lynn Shay. I do. I like Lynn Shay. I like this Elise character, and I like that we've stuck with her. Essentially, she's like a 70-something-year-old main character in a horror movie. You never see that. I can't think of another horror franchise that focuses on an older character and you could play with so much of her life and her flashbacks and like moments where you see her as a little girl or her as a teenager and all this stuff that went on with her father. Really interesting stuff. Some of the best parts of the movie, honestly. I would have watched the whole movie of just her as a kid and like what happened there. The film was a little boring. Once you got past the backstory stuff, it just became your typical jump scare. Nothing was scaring me at all. You have the two characters played by Lee Wanell and Angus Sampson. The two characters that I loved in the older movies because I thought they were funny and they were awkward, and they are awkward here. They do have some funny moments, but there's other moments where they're being a little creepy. They're like pursuing these teenage girls who end up being Elise's nieces, and you see how much they're on them and like wanting to hook up with them, and I'm like, do they know how old these girls are? And not just that, it's the directing. This Adam Robitel guy, or whatever his name is, I don't know how many movies he's directed before, but he's no James Wan. He's not James Wan, who directed the first two, had just style, had a vision, like really made these movies stand out and be memorable. Everything the opposite that this movie was. This movie was so generic as far as directing. This movie was so even like forgettable. I just got back from watching the movie and I don't remember anything. The main dude with the keys for fingers, I never thought was creepy. Even his design I thought was lame. I remember coming home after watching the second Insidious film and I was creeped out because all the lights were off and I was scared coming home. This movie, the lights were off and I was just like, like nothing. Just nothing. I wasn't affected at all. I didn't hate this movie. I didn't. I'm gonna have to just give this a rental. I hope people don't say, oh yeah, remember when those Insidious movies used to be good? So guys, let me know in the comments below if you too saw Insidious, The Last Key. They're no longer numbering them anymore. What did you think of it? Did you like it? Did you love it? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!